again for like the 12th time.
Testes, uno, dos, tres.
This is a pretty good stream we got going on here.
That was just like a minute ago.
This is a pretty good stream we got going on here. Airplane mode.
Yeah, me too.
Let's actually sit at the distance that we're going to be, just as a test. This is a test. I'm testing. Pretty good stream we got going on here.
God damn it. Airplane mode is on.
It's going to pick up. There we go.
Airplane mode, you are on.
Airplane mode, you are not
the bomb. Oh, airplane and bomb. Sorry.
Those are the two things you do not combine. Just like
zipper noise. Can you hear this? Can you hear this zipper noise, you motherfucker?
I mean, if a truck drives by outside, obviously it's gonna be. It's gonna make all sorts of noise and shit.
Well, at least we can hear it. Holy shit!
You couldn't have been any better times.
What the fuck? If
why airplane mode suck your dick?
Suck my dick. Because that's so weird that that's what caused it.
I can't do the like thing.
Yeah, you already just told yourself you're about to do it.
I almost did it. So look, I started off the stream like that. Anyway, good Friday?
Today is a Friday, but it's not Good Friday.
Like, do I feel like it's Friday?
No.
Rebecca Black Friday?
No, we're not doing Rebecca Black.
Why aren't we doing Rebecca Black?
Because nobody does Rebecca Black.
So anyway, since you're in a can, we're going to cheers to this. I'm going to pour some beer.
I'm going to drink some beer.
And unless you are an alcoholic in recovery, I stole that from a previous stream from him. Yeah. He said it, but I'm stealing it. Unless you're an alcoholic in recovery, I suggest that you crack open a beer yourself.
Chop. Hurry up.
I'm out of beer.
Man, woman, schman.
A little green by Treehouse. Some
shout out to Treehouse. Treehouse all day.
Rotation.
Probably one of the greatest beer companies in Connecticut. In America, right? It's the country.
It's Massachusetts, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's not even in Connecticut. You should be in Connecticut, you dicks.
Well, are you really gonna insult them? Now they're gonna be like,
now
this is that old motherfucker.
Fuck, you can't show up. I'll wear a hat. They won't know.
Will you wear a Treehouse hat?
I'll steal it from Jeff.
Okay, fair enough.
So, one of the things that I wanted to bring up today was I heard that you watched BVS this week.
Mm-hmm.
Batman vs. Superman for all you little kids out there.
I did.
And I got your little text about how...
You watched it?
I saw it last week, yes.
Okay, so, spoiler alert. We are going to probably mention some things that may ruin the movie.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Just don't listen to this anymore.
Yeah, just don't watch it. That's it. It fucking sucked.
Yeah, I hate it.
It was so bad.
Okay, so why are you going to name a movie something that has 7 minutes of the actual movie title?
And I saw it with Jalen, right?
Oh, yeah?
Jalen is my little.
Did he like it?
He liked it because, but the entire time he's like, yo, I bet you in the next scene they're going to be fighting.
Like he was waiting for it? It never happened.
The entire thing, he's like, yo, they're going to be fighting in the next scene. And I was thinking the same thing. And then they were adding in so many scenes that you're like, what is the fucking point of this?
There were so many times where I thought it was over. Like, I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
And then they're like, nope, Lois Lane's getting captured again. Oh, good. I'm so glad.
It was such a piece of shit. Though, you know what? I do have to say something. I was really upset with Jesse Eisenberg being cast as Lex Luthor.
The worst Lex Luthor.
Actually, I like his twist on Lex Luthor. It's not Lex Luthor, but I like his villainous role.
So, I read after the fact, after I saw the movie, that he was originally cast... This could be a rumor, so don't fucking correct me, because I don't give a shit.
Grain of salt.
But he was supposed to be Jimmy Olsen.
Oh.
And what's the main actor from Breaking Bad? What's his name?
The
guy who played Heisenberg.
I don't know.
That dude was supposed to be
Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston is Lex Luthor. Oh my god.
And I guess he turned it down, or they couldn't come to an agreement. Something happened, but it made more sense to me that he was supposed to be Jimmy Olsen after reading that.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
The only good part that Lex Luthor had in that movie was when he threw the pictures of his mom.
Oh my god,
and
it was
Superman
so
kneeled, and he was like, I can even make a god kneel. I mean, there were good parts to it. But overall, it was Wonder Woman stealing the whole fucking movie.
Definitely.
Batfleck was alright. It was better than I expected it to be.
You didn't really get to see much.
No, you saw a lot of Bruce Wayne.
A lot of Bruce Wayne. There wasn't really...
You know what really upset me?
How many lines did Batman have as Batman?
Oh, I don't know.
Not that many.
No. Not enough time to actually be like, oh, this is Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Alfred pissed me off.
Dude,
I hated Alfred.
Who was that?
I don't know.
He was like in his mid to late 40s.
At one point, somebody that we were with at the movies looked at me and said, "Is that supposed to be Alfred?" And I was like, "How? Well, yeah, it is, but that's how badly cast it was." I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all, and I was really upset by it.
I wasn't a fan of it. Some of the scenes I was just like, why are you putting this in? You're putting this in here to make the movie longer. That's
Doomsday was a huge letdown. Huge letdown. Somebody posted a picture where it was like the actual picture of what Doomsday looks like in the comics, and then underneath it, and it was like profile picture, tag photo.
Dude, I don't play World of Warcraft, but I've seen enough pictures of it.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like one of the big orcs from World of Warcraft.
Yeah. No, he did not.
It's not Doomsday.
And they were trying to like go with like the more they pissed him off, the more he mutated. Like you saw like more spikes come out of him and shit. And I saw that and I was just like, yeah, but he's even at the final form. He just didn't look like Doomsday.
It wasn't.
Doomsday is supposed to be this crazy, indestructible, like, and like I said it after we got out of the movie. It was too long. They had too much going on in it. But I understand as a director, especially Zack Snyder, to want to put Superman's death on the big screen.
Yeah.
I understand why you would want to do that. But make that for the next Superman movie. A standalone Superman movie. This is supposed to be a Superman-Batman movie. They're supposed to fight each other. The fucking Martha thing pissed me off so bad. So you're telling me... that in the next movie, because they already want another Superman movie...
Whoa, they're going to do another Superman movie before they do Justice League?
Oh, no. They're going to do Justice League. But they're already in talks of doing another Superman movie. And they're saying that... So whatever the villain may be, fill in the blank. If that person says, "Oh, my mom's name is Martha, don't kill me," Superman be like, "Alright, sorry, I'm sorry,
I'm not gonna do it." What'd you say?
My bad.
Yeah, like
that just was so. I was really disappointed. I mean, it did great in the box office. It passed, I think, 700 million.
My theory is that nerd culture, geek culture, however you want to do it, has gone into the popular culture so much that if you make a comic book movie nowadays, it's not going to fail.
Well, think about it.
It's not. I mean, it may not be super profitable,
right?
But it's going to do decent.
If a movie comes out that even is remotely titled a superhero movie, we're going to see it.
Yeah, I know.
Without question. And that's what Hollywood knows now.
Exactly.
They're just like, oh, we're going to see whatever we want. Doesn't matter what the story is. We're going to fuck with it.
Well, it also still applies, but comic books are the new James Cameron.
Yeah.
James Cameron used to be able to walk into a theater exec and be like, yo, I'm just going to wipe my ass for 3 hours. And I need $200 million. And they'd be like, approved!
Done.
No problem.
Sign up.
Comic book movies, it's the same thing now. They're like, oh, you want to make a comic book movie? Done. Approved.
They just announced that Deadpool 2 was signed.
I thought they announced that before it even came out.
No, it's like the contract was signed.
Oh, like it was...
Like, Ryan Reynolds is coming back. It's going to be June 2018, they said it was going to come out.
Going back to Batman vs. Superman.
Go ahead, please.
Another cast, it was very brief, but another casting choice that I did not agree with. The little clip that they showed of the Flash.
Oh, you mean Spanish Flash? You mean Spanish Flash?
What was that?
Spanish, like half goatee Flash?
Like blonde hair, like just, he looks so, what?
So I actually watched the Flash show. I enjoy it. It's kind of kiddie, like you kind of have to get past the point that it's like, oh, this is really fucking scripted. But for what it is, you enjoy it. They have the main characters, they have most of the villains, they have a lot of cool shit that happens in it.
Is it that they're trying to cram too much into it at times, though?
What, for Batman Superman?
No,
for the
Flash.
The show? No, because it's episodes. So it'll be like, oh, this episode has, reverse Flash, blah, 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 blah. But obviously that actor is a different actor than the one that's from the TV show. So the reason why Zack Snyder said that he cast that person as the Flash instead of the person who's already playing him is that, and it was a good reason, you can't believe that little kiddie version of the Flash is going to be in this dark movie world. I still don't agree with the casting of that person. I don't think and even when they showed that scene where he's in the store and he kind of was like, he had to take care of the guy robbing the place. Aquaman looked awesome.
Aquaman did look badass.
That
now,
scene with
are they going to do a standalone Aquaman movie?
Yes.
I know they were talking about it, but I don't know if anything, because honestly, such an underrated character.
Maybe they won't. I know that he's going to be in Justice League, but I don't know if he's actually going to have his own movie. Still, really well done.
Did you stay for after the credits? Was there a stinger?
I didn't stay.
I didn't stay. I had no interest in staying. I didn't even look up to see if there was a stinger. So
no, I just
maybe after this we'll look up to see if there was.
Walked out.
But if there was, there's no real point.
In reality, they should have left that scene where Diana is opening up the files with the Justice League, with Cyborg and all that.
That should have been the stinger. Yeah, that really should have
been at the end. But I guess they had said, because I asked Galvin, who saw it first, and he said that there was nothing after the credits. So that was just part of the reason why I just was like, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I have no interest.
Severely disappointed. Severely disappointed.
Now that begs question number 2. It's maybe a little drastic.
Okay.
Is Zack Snyder's style done?
They said that people are petitioning for him not to direct Justice League because he's supposed to direct Justice League.
I honestly, after seeing this travesty,
so bad. And didn't he do Watchmen?
Yes,
he's the same director, correct?
Watchmen, I feel that yes, but I feel he made the stylistic changes that he needed to in order to fit it into a movie.
Other than the squid monster at the end, I thought it was awesome.
Yes,
thought it was great.
But he has that just weird drag-out style. Where
too much was going on. They were trying to fit too much into the movie. It was 2.5 hours long already. Yeah. We really didn't need to see all of the things that they showed us. Like I said, perfect example, they should have just put those 3 clips of Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg, which Cyborg looked awesome. That was real cool. Real badass. There's also a clip that they released after the movie came out, and it was getting all of the negative critic reviews, where there's a scene where Lex Luthor is standing in that pool where he created Doomsday, and some weird, I mean, I should know this character, but I don't. There's some weird giant horned creature standing there holding 3 cubes, and the police infiltrate the whole area. We'll look it up afterwards, and anybody who's watching this, they can look it up, but it's right on YouTube. And he's holding 3 cubes, and then it like opens its mouth, the 3 cubes disappear, and then he disappears, and Lex Luthor's just standing there, and he looks back at the police. And it doesn't. I'm just like, what? That makes it more confusing. Because first, I don't know who that guy is. If I don't know who that guy is, then the general public doesn't know who that is. It was just. Well, I'll show it to you. It's not. It doesn't help. That makes no sense. It doesn't help. It doesn't help anything. So disappointing.
Yeah,
really disappointing.
It also makes me quite. I mean, DC has been failing in terms of movies,
right?
Over and over. I mean, ever since the Batman series,
the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yes.
You didn't like the Dark Knight trilogy?
No. Ever since.
So from then on.
Actually,
I thought Man of Steel was good. I enjoyed it.
It was okay.
I enjoyed it.
It was okay, but actually, even with Dark Knight Rises, I was.
Yeah.
That was probably.
How do you follow Heath Ledger? You can't. No matter what they came out with.
Probably the decline is when that started happening, but. And they're getting their ass kicked by Marvel, and I realize it.
Every day.
Well, because Marvel has their studios down.
On lock.
Fucking on lock.
Dude, they're not fucking around. Which makes me more excited for Civil War.
Even with little things like Guardians of the Galaxy, which I
had
no fucking idea. Like,
who knew that was going to be big?
Like,
who knew?
It, not just big, but so fucking good.
It was really awesome. Easter eggs up and down the wahoo.
Mm-hmm.
I said wow. People were asking me like, "Hey, what's this Guardians of the Galaxy about?" I was like,
space.
I don't know.
Yeah, Civil War's the next one. That's
May. May is Civil War and
Suicide Squad.
Or no, that's August.
Oh, wow,
yeah, that's August. X-Men Apocalypse.
See, I'm so behind on the X-Men movies. I haven't watched one since like the first one.
I didn't mind. I don't know. You haven't seen them, so we won't go into it. But like I said, it makes me more excited for Civil War. Not only because Spider-Man's in it, but because it's gonna be
Not only because Spider-Man did it. You're going to be sitting there with your dick out just waiting.
And the scene that they show him showing up in is like what I can kind of put together from the trailers that they released in the middle of the movie. So it's not just going to be like at the end that everybody was just like, oh, he's just going to show up and they're going to show credits. He's actually going to be in it and be doing things.
No. He's going to show up, it's going to be that one scene, and then he's not going to, that's it. Then he's not going to show up until, like, in the middle of the credits, they're going to stop the credits. Yeah. It's just going to be Spider-Man for, like, 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. Just like him, like, swinging.
You're not going to see a good, it's just going to be like a blur. A red blur is going to go.
And that's it, back to the credits.
Yeah. And everyone's going to be like, oh!
Well, they got that whole like licensing thing figured out, so they can actually use them in movies now. So.
Well, they're saying now because they're kind of leaking what the next Spider-Man movie title is going to be. I didn't read it; I didn't care enough because they're gonna go into it. But they're saying that when Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. had an interview about Civil War, they were talking about how they have to go back to Arizona to reshoot together. And that is the same time and the same place that the new Spider-Man movie is being filmed. So they might have a tie-in with what's going on with Civil War. So that would be good.
That would be good.
I've officially finished that beer.
That was a good beer.
Pioneer.
That's also a good beer.
I've never had this one before.
I've had that before. Beer. I mean, I drink a lot of beer, so.
I gotta check this in too. Untapped, everybody, get on it.
Well, you can check it in. You don't have to check it in right now.
I'm not gonna check it in right now. I'm gonna check it in later.
If you are on Untapped, I do believe my username on Untapped is WEASUL. That's Weasel spelled incorrectly because when I was a 12, 13-year-old boy and I tried to sign up for an AOL screen name under my nickname Weasel, which is WEASEL, that was taken. So I decided to go with the UL. And there's actually some like professional Call of Duty game player out there who uses
that's right.
Weasel as his name.
You son of a bitch. Give it up.
I try and sell my Twitter name all the time. I try and sell my Twitter name all the time. Like, yo, how about $30,000 for his Twitter name?
He's like a 14-year-old. He's like, oh, I got it.
He's like, no. Yeah.
I think mine's Spider 8108. I'm going to go off of that. I don't know.
That's probably what it is. If it's not Spider 8108, it's Spider 8108, man. We're going to have mad stalkers.
Oh, my God.
So many stalkers.
Give a shit.
I mean, we already have... We're big in Venezuela, apparently.
Are we? Really?
Yo, actually, we should have been periscoping this while we were doing this.
Oh, yeah, because we can't periscope right now. We can't do this.
I can't. That's, like, too complex.
Oh, and my shit's on airplane mode, by the way.
Yeah, because it was screwing with the sound.
With the sound.
Anyway, so now that we got movies out of the way, recently, another big event happened, and we've only shared a few texts back and forth about it. I was kind of drunk and I kind of fell asleep during the main event. WrestleMania.
Oh, WrestleMania. So I have... Oh, God. Can this podcast get any nerdier?
We're not actually wrestling fans.
No.
We
it's
are.
Once or twice every month, actually.
Yeah, all the time.
I enjoyed a lot of things about it, and I did not like a lot of things about it. But I will say this. WrestleMania didn't matter. It did in the sense of what it was and the spectacle and having everything happen and the storylines that they dragged out. But the main thing I wanted to see was Shane McMahon win. I wanted him to beat The Undertaker. His streak means nothing to me anymore. It doesn't. He doesn't need to win.
It's irrelevant.
So him winning meant that it was going to change the tide and everything was going to be different and all that stuff. The next night on Raw, they let Shane on Raw. Yep.
I didn't watch the Raw after WrestleMania.
I did. The very first segment was Vince coming out. The crowd was insane. They were almost NXT level, if not more.
Really?
If not more. So Vince comes out. He runs his mouth. Shane comes out, says, "As a McMahon, I'm coming out to shake your hand and say you won, man to man. Good job." Blah blah blah. They shake hands, and the crowd starts chanting, "Let him run it." So then he's like, all right, fine. You want to do it? Go ahead. Let's see what you got. So Shane runs the whole Monday Night Raw, and it is amazing. So many NXT stars jumped ship to the main roster. Yeah. Cesaro came back. AJ Styles became the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. So much awesome stuff happened. Now, obviously...
So the Raw after WrestleMania was better than WrestleMania?
I'd say yes. I'd say yes.
Yeah.
What was your take on WrestleMania? What did you like and what didn't you like?
I did like that they gave Zack Ryder the title.
He lost it on Raw.
I know, he lost it. He did have it for less than 24 hours. I did like that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I really liked.
New Day?
New Day's entrance was good.
Yeah.
New Day should not have lost. Okay, so what's the point of the New Day losing and then having all the old-timers, having Shawn, Mick Foley, Stone Cold come out to beat up everybody?
Right.
Like, what?
Well,
like, they beat up the League of Nations, and then they go and they beat up the New Day? Like,
they only stunned the one New Day guy.
Yeah, but still. It makes no sense.
I'd say them coming out was the best part.
Even with The Rock. Their entrance?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean Stone Cold, Mick Foley.
I wish they actually did something other than just, go in there and...
Even when The Rock came out, I like The Rock. I follow
his segment was too fucking long, dude.
But ever since the CM Punk thing, where he was just like, are you serious? You want me to give up the title to somebody who's not even going to be around? You can kind of tell that whenever he shows up, they just give him whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rock, go out there and light your name on fire. Great. Yeah, Rock, go down in the ring.
I saw this one little, I can't remember if it was on Facebook or our Squared Circle, where it was like a pretend conversation between Triple H and Vince. And Vince is like, all right, I know what we're going to do for WrestleMania. And Triple H is like, okay, what's that? And he's like, we're going to give The Rock a flamethrower. And Triple H what? Flamethrower.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like running through all the things. It's like, we're going to have Shane jump off the top of the Hell in the Cell, but he's still going to lose. But no matter what, The Rock has a flamethrower.
Don't take that part away.
Oh, that was so just...
But then, they gave him the records. So, he broke the record for world's fastest match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
6 seconds. And something else. What did he do? He broke, 2 records. I forget what the other record was. But although being a fan of The Rock, I was just like, all right, this is cool seeing him. It's cool that he was going to wrestle. I was just like, that's awesome. John Cena coming out with a big pop. I just enjoyed that portion of it. But I'd say my favorite part of the whole WrestleMania was the Stone Cold, Mick Foley, and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, which was brief and...
You fell asleep during the Triple H match. You didn't watch any of it.
I didn't even see the entrance.
Oh!
I didn't even see the entrance.
It wasn't a good match, to your credit. It wasn't good. You were just sitting there
Yeah, well, I was pretty drunk, too.
Right.
And then I passed out.
And I had Jen and Javi over during the week, and we were talking about that dude and how he's never allowed in my house again.
That weird dude that came
Oh
over?
my god.
Who the fuck was he?
He's Jeff's best friend. Best friend.
Okay. Alright.
Never allowed over again.
He was just a weird guy.
Well, just, I understand. I see the situation. Jeff was like, hey, I already told this guy that I was going to go to his house to watch WrestleMania. Do you want to come? I'm going to ask him if you can come. Sure. Don't come to the house then, and then talk shit the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't have been there then.
Yeah.
He didn't say bye. He was outside smoking a cigarette while Jeff and Javi were just like, oh, bye.
Wow.
That guy pissed me off. WrestleMania was a waste. The Raw was better. NXT, the night before, was better. What are you doing?
Our stream health went to yellow, and I'm just wondering why it went to yellow.
Not,
We're just,
I'm gonna move that over for a second.
Make sure nothing is...
It's still working.
No, we're still good. Alright, we gotta...
I can't watch momentary delay me.
Sorry for the technical difficulty interruption. And we're back.
Yeah, so WrestleMania was a letdown, but...
Which really is disappointing because, I always complain about wrestling and how so many things are going so bad, and then they... Like last year. I can't remember the specifics of last year's WrestleMania, but the entire year sucked.
Oh, yeah.
And then WrestleMania was just fucking blew my mind.
Yeah.
We were like, that's how you do a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I can't remember any specifics why. But this year was just like... It felt like your average pay-per-view.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel like a WrestleMania, for sure. The hype wasn't there, because I watch every week. The hype was not there. It just didn't do it for me. It didn't have that special... It felt like No Way Out.
It didn't have... You know what? it didn't have that WrestleMania magic, but I think NXT TakeOver did.
It did. It definitely
NXT
did.
TakeOver had that.
Minus the Baylor Samoa Joe match.
That
match bothered me.
The match was good other than the stoppage constantly. The Nakamura fucking Zayn match was...
Oh, yeah. They're overseas right now, and they just showed Nakamura versus Finn Balor.
Really?
And they both did that, like, drop that they do when they're in the ring.
Dude, that guy I never have been familiar with him. You know, I've seen little clips here and there of him, but I'm not really familiar with him. That's charisma. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, that dude is full of charisma.
His theme song was #1 on iTunes last week.
Was it really?
His WWE theme song was #1 on iTunes. I think that NXT has, like, did you see that video I sent to both you and Galvin where I was like, I found my new favorite tag team?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. Those dudes are amazing.
Unbelievable. Enzo and Cass.
Yeah.
Dude, if you ever seen anybody that good on the mic, they should have been on main roster months ago.
Yeah, immediately.
Months ago.
Yeah, they are amazing.
I was quoting him. I might have watched that video 30 times.
Yeah, it was really good, dude.
30 times. He was well done. He was like, what did he say? You guys are so ugly that when you cry, your tears roll down the back of your head to avoid your face. How you doing?
I mean, what the fuck? That's not his line. The fact that the crowd was so into it, that crowd was so crazy. They were so crazy. And every time they have a WrestleMania, that Raw
is always smartiest crowd.
The time that they had was Fandango. That was the night after WrestleMania.
That's right.
So of course I was gonna watch it, and it was amazing. Let me down one bit.
Yeah, I meant to watch it, but I didn't know what the fucking role.
I was in and out of it. I was like half awake.
No, that's one thing. About NXT. The advantage is the crowd. NXT is just phenomenal.
It is a smaller crowd, but they're definitely more involved. For sure. They know the characters. They know their everything.
They actually channel they're supposed to chant. This is awesome.
And they don't mess around. That was what the best part about Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania that they were chanting CM Punk. They were chanting all the things that like that when they started chanting for Shane Run. Like, when have you heard let him run?
Yeah,
like that's never been a chant ever.
Exactly a chant.
But they just it was so amazing. And you know what made it worse for me is that NXT was awesome. WrestleMania was Monday Night Raw was awesome. I never watched SmackDown. Suck a dick. But this coming Monday Night Raw. Guess who's the co-host? Dr. Phil. Yep. Just to fuck with your day more. Yeah, so they announced it last week. They're like, "Oh, everyone get excited! Dr. Phil coming out."
What?
I don't understand. So I'm gonna watch it for two reasons. AJ Styles and Zone Cast. That's it.
What?
He's gonna be the host.
Okay.
Of Raw. In 3 days.
Going back to AJ Styles, because you mentioned how he's now the contender. So if he's the number one contender, why the fuck did he take the bump to Jericho at WrestleMania?
And that pissed me off about WrestleMania because why as a veteran would you not try to put over new talent to fucking win at WrestleMania? You're gonna be that dick.
Like that makes no sense.
It was a really shitty pay-per-view, and I'm being that guy talking shit about marking.
And you know what? Shaq probably got paid more than like all the people who actually deserved it.
I don't think that Shaq should have been in that match. Although it was nice to see him there,
it was a pleasant surprise.
They shadowed DDP.
Yeah.
So if you had everybody come out, and then you would have had the big show, and then you would have had Kane, everybody came out, and then you played music, people would have went nuts. But because he was just kind of like a get in the ring, he was nothing. He was washed over.
Which he has been. He has been basketball.
Go back to your yoga. You don't need to be in wrestling anymore. He will, but fuck you, DDP. Find me.
Yo, I would laugh
so
laugh
hard,
if we had like
we
one
had
viewer.
like one
He's like, what? He's like, what?
Let's do that. Let's do that. Get out of it. I'm coming, motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Yo, I wouldn't mind getting diamond cutter by DDP. That's a life goal. Dude, it's one of those things I would brag about the rest of my life. Brag for the rest of my life. Brag about enunciate. As my I believe it was my seventh grade English teacher, Miss Lang, who was amazing. I love that chick. Not like that. Love her as a teacher. She was really big on saying unknowns. You must make sure you. I think it was Hobie Lang. She was a shit. I pissed her off. I was such a dude. Well, because I wasn't the class clown. I was the class asshole.
Oh wow. So you were that next level.
Yeah, like I made people laugh, but it was because I was such a dick. I'm so sorry all of my teachers ever had in my little like from middle school on.
Because you were purposely.
Oh yeah. You weren't like, dude, I remember there was one time. Why? What sense does this make? Why would I ever do this? In senior or junior math, whatever math I was in. My teacher was Mr. Zeig, who was the shit. I decided in the middle of class to take out aluminum foil, which is very loud and annoying.
You had a roll of foil
in my bag.
From home.
You brought that. Yeah. So this was planned. It's even worse.
Okay.
So I decided to take out aluminum foil. Stand up in the middle of class while he's like writing on the board and speaking and everything, and like decided to wrap myself in aluminum foil in the middle of class. Yeah. For no reason, just to be a dick, to get attention. I was that.
What happened?
He just kept.
He ignored me
completely.
How do you?
He was great. That's why I loved it. He was so good at ignoring me.
Was this your first outburst?
No.
He knew. Yeah. We used to write. I've never done anything crazy like that. We used to draw in permanent marker dicks. Huge dicks on the whiteboard in class, and we would decorate them, not look like dicks. We'd like put umbrellas and things like that. Yeah,
take umbrellas. So you would see it was a dick.
Right. So it was math class. Why? That's the time we fuck around. The teacher was always like Mr. Doobie. I'm not apologizing to you. Go fuck yourself. He would always be late to his own class. We'd all do all these artwork on his board. And he'd be like, oh, you guys are so funny. He'd go to erase it. And it's just huge dick right on the fucking board. And he still taught the class like mathematics equations on the board. You could tell he was annoyed. His face got so red.
Did you guys get like detail?
We didn't know how long we had.
So you would throw basic dick
and then cover around.
You knew it was a dick.
It was great. It was amazing. Fuck you, Mr. Doobie.
I don't have any teachers that I was. Okay, no, that's a lie. Sixth grade science. Miss probably a miss. Probably a miss. Anyone would marry her. Miss Stein. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's the only teacher I would ever say that to.
Why? What about her? She was that rude.
She didn't know how to teach. Laserdisc. She was a big fan of Laserdisc.
Oh.
Like fuck. No, actually, just throwing a movie.
You know that I went to a high school that was not very reputable. Clearly, right there. I had a teacher. I will not say her name. We had multiple teachers. I personally was in a class of teachers that was fucking students.
Oh yeah, dude. We had three.
I was gonna say 4 years.
Like a bunch like fell out.
We had one guy. Won't say his name. He was the shit. Kevin had him as a teacher.
Science teacher.
And he fucked a really hot chick. Side story. The teacher that I had, she was disgusting, grotesque, like that.
That's exactly.
She was just like a fat, horrible person. And to call yourself a teacher was like you could not be a teacher. Because all we did every time we went to her class was we would walk in, and there would always be a TV in the room because we were watching a movie. We were always watching a movie. She would sell candy and soda out of her desk, so that when you got there, does anybody have 50 cents? I'll go on, buy candy, food from her, and we'd sit there and eat it. Watching the supplemental version. She would eat during the movie, so the lights would be off. You'd watch her like a bag of food, start eating it. Turns out she was not only one of the students, but she was getting gangbanged by two of our football stars. At the same time. Now that's fucked up. Especially because she's disgusting. And people should never have sex with ever again. But the really fucked up was that her husband, who was also a teacher at the same school, was on the third floor. When it was released, it was on the news. I'll never forget. I came home and turned on the news. Yeah, like we would have it on. We were at a friend's house on the news, and there she was standing in front of all the things. But then we had to go back to school. She was obviously let go of the school. And then to go sit
and have classes with
the husband. And
all dudes.
The school I went to, they didn't give two shits. So they would. Hey, you need to do that. No, I fucked your wife. So today, right now, today's Friday, he definitely was in that school still teaching. He had to go years of abuse.
And I guarantee you probably still gets it.
Probably.
Probably.
That poor bastard.
That's rough. That is real rough.
Oh God, I feel so bad for him. That was when I learned high school was when I learned how to hide vodka in water bottles. That's what I learned. High school.
I mean, I really don't much. I learned how to fall downstairs.
I learned how to hit on chicks. I really did. I think I grew confidence in high school because the chick that was banging the teacher, the really hot one. People would dare me. She was a 10. She was so hot. I would go ask her out. I would just go.
Is it someone that I'm familiar with? Okay.
It's so funny that friends of yours I was having sex with without knowing you.
Yeah. Well, that's even weirder. Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's just weird. It's so
weird.
We interconnected in different ways
without being for years.
Yeah.
I knew this guy. I knew this chick for years. And you were like, I knew that chick too.
Yeah. That was really weird. But nowadays you look at that and you look at Facebook and you're like, oh, we have 50 friends. How have I never met this person?
Right. It's weird. And it was because of Halo 2.
Video game. Literally, I was down the street. Our other mutual friend was like, hey, we're playing it down here. Literally three houses away. I'm coming over.
That's how we met. Fucking. What is this? 11 years later.
I think we're going on. Halo 2 was 10 years last year. Or which
towel just fell for no reason.
It seems like much longer.
It does. Well, because you and I have been through a lot. It's not just we're friends and we hang out. You and I have been through experiences that friendships don't go through. What?
Nothing. They probably heard my whisper.
Yeah, testing the mic.
And it sounds. Allow us to go back. 41 minutes, 30 seconds. We apologize for the audio quality.
He apologizes. I don't. What? They're fucking watching it. They're 41 minutes in.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you for dealing with. We don't apologize. Thank
you for listening to our opinions.
I have no.
Oh, and I was going to throw this out there. You have to correct me on this. But if anybody does end up watching this at any point in the future, and you feel like you want to talk shit about my bald head, or how this dude is crossing his legs, send us an email with questions, comments, stories, anything that you want to read on the podcast.
Talk about. Read or talk about. I'm not just going to sit here and read something that says, ha ha ha, that dude with the glasses. We're not going to read those. We'll read them aloud because we don't get many, but we will read that.
What is it? DayTripping
PC
at gmail.com.
DayTripping at gmail.com. Write us an email. Say whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
You can tweet us at DayTripping PC. We don't have a Facebook set up yet,
but I mean, get some traffic going.
You can comment. We will read your comments
for sure.
Look at the color difference in my hand and my arm.
Do you wear gloves?
I don't wear gloves. That's just. I look Greek in my arms and like.
Oh, I'm super white.
Boy, it looks like mine now.
Dude, you know what? I'm really upset.
Why?
Because I'm missing my other best friend.
The Lord?
No. I had another best friend. He ran off to follow his dreams.
Who's that?
And he went to mime school. Became a mime. I haven't heard from him since.
That was the dad joke.
No, you like that.
It was good. It was good because the setup was not the joke itself. But I started to.
Well, that's all the joke is about.
The setup.
And timing.
Yeah. You need to work on your time. But the beginning part was good. You needed to space it out. There needs to be a silence. Like I haven't heard from you.
You gotta do that part. I have no jokes to tell on this podcast.
Yo, I'm full of stupid bullshit.
I have so much going on right now. That it's funny that my job is the low point on my totem pole right now. We're really trying to get in the house right now. Every weekend is going so many houses. Swear to God, if I see another raise ranch, I'm gonna fucking murder this.
You really don't?
I really do. I want to walk into my house. I want to feel like I'm fucking home.
You don't want to walk upstairs.
Like I don't want to walk into like,
do I go downstairs? Do I want to go upstairs? Where do I go?
Some reasons can be done really well.
They all look exactly the same to me. Like as soon as I see the outside, I'm like, oh, this is a raise. There's a room to the left, there's an extended window to the right. Let me guess. Two bedrooms, there's a kitchen. I hate raised ranches.
What about the house? That was like
amazing. So much money though. It's way out of our price. The neighborhood was amazing. To the point where if my niece and nephew were to come over, I could just be like, go outside, and they could just go outside and never come back until the lights came on, which doesn't happen anymore.
You could actually get in trouble for that now.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean you can get in trouble?
It doesn't happen. For you hear about news stories where like people were like, I let my son out today. You know, he's 9 years old. Arrested for negligence. Like,
are you fucking kidding me?
It doesn't happen often. But
let me go on this rant for a second. People who get upset about things that I might say or things that I might do.
Fuck that.
People are so sensitive right now. They're so oversensitive to the point where when I was 9, I could leave. I could get up first in the morning, not shower, on some dirty ass
street lights, bitch.
Street lights. As soon as the street lights come on, street lights. As soon as the street lights come on, I'm fucking home. My mom's like, here's my tree. And that's it. I would eat whatever the fuck. Mac and cheese. And I would watch TV for an hour and a half or whatever. Go to bed. You wake up. Summer vacation.
You know how many times I go up and down my street, all over the place, down the hill. That was such a thrill. Going down like the steep hill.
If I have a child, and I'm saying this because I don't, but if I did, I would still talk. I think one of the biggest problem is become a parent, forget what it was like being at that age. If I have a 9-year-old, I'm like, dude, chick, do whatever the fuck you want. Go outside, have fun. If something happens to you, you have a cell phone.
Yeah, nowadays you can call me.
We didn't have a cell phone. I broke my leg on a mountain that I climbed 100 times. If I got attacked by a rattlesnake, I grew up in California. There were rattlesnakes everywhere. If I got bit by a rattlesnake, I have to hobble my fucking poisoned ass all the way home.
Luckily, the only serious injury I've ever had, I broke my arm. And luckily, it was like right down the road from my parents. So like I was able to walk. Obviously, you could walk. But it wasn't that severe of an issue. And you know, she's like, go to bed. We'll see how in the morning.
Oh God! I never broke a bone.
Yeah. I woke in the morning. My entire back was black and blue.
Oh, started going.
We're going to the doctor.
Wow. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, aren't you supposed to experience those things? Aren't you supposed to go through that stuff?
The whole helicopter parenting. It's been discussed to death that it is going to cause problems.
It is doing it right now. And how much worse is it going to get? Like how many stay-at-home moms are gonna baby their kids?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we're kind of that baby generation. Mm-hmm. But I think like the upper edge of our generation are the ones that are really helicopter parenting. Right. And I think the lower edge of our generation are the ones who are the beginning of being from the helicopter parent.
So they're like learning from their mistakes.
Yes.
So do you think
not to say every generation. Not to say that our generation because we also have our generation is also contributing to the helicopter.
Yes. I just think that the people that are helicopter parenting their kids are doing more harm than good.
Yes, definitely.
They're not helping. And I said this about certain in my family where I can't wait until they get out into what is considered the real world, so that they can see that although yes, it's chaotic and there's randomness and hurt at any moment, it's still awesome. It's still amazing and beautiful, fun, and
find your love.
But you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna have things that are gonna suck. But just like when we were kids, we were allowed to go out and go up to that mountain. Whether or not I got hurt, it was a learning experience. I took something away from that. So to really helicopter stay around your child that much, you're taking away essential moments that child needs to go.
You're taking away a learning experience that they won't ever have that opportunity.
I don't understand.
They're gonna be 30 years old. They're gonna be like, I don't want to do it. I'm scared. Like, who's gonna help me?
And it's gonna take something to really get them out of their shell. Be like, okay, start trying different.
Yes, they will take that. They will need that bigger shock.
Which will nature versus nurture. I think that you know. Friendship is really important. I don't think that I would have been able to experience some of the things that I've experienced in my life, having friends. What? Why didn't you do that? Just do it. Just shut up. Because the different parenting skills and all that. Bless you.
Fuck. God damn it.
Everybody say bless you.
Sorry. Hate sneezes. I mean, typically old sneezes, but I think like. That's
I don't know how we got off the parenting thing.
It happens.
It just bothers me that there are people out there, and there are people that might watch this. Oh well, I'm kind of like I feel like I can't try new things and I can't experience new things because I'm so afraid and I'm so held back. I think you should just do it. Just do it. Yeah. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? You break something, hurt something. I don't know anything. I'm not a smart person. I don't read books.
Yes, I do.
You read a lot of books.
I don't read textbooks about medical stuff.
Well, maybe you should. When was the last time you actually picked up and read a textbook?
I cannot. I don't remember. I didn't even pick up textbooks in high school.
I had an ex-girlfriend where she read like fiction, books for pleasure. The majority of the books she read were textbooks. Like you went into her room, and one wall had all these instruments on it because she was able to play something like 38 instruments, something absolutely ridiculous. And the other wall was her bookshelf, which was it had like books of pleasure. She introduced me to a lot of good books. She actually rekindled my love for reading. You know, I hadn't had since I was a little kid. I hadn't really read it. She's like, here, read this book. But anyway, the majority of those books were all textbooks.
Wow.
And it was really weird.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that had a textbook in their house.
Textbooks.
You really?
Yeah. What? Like from college.
Oh.
I have a couple college textbooks. And I also have one that I picked up at Goodwill.
Oh.
Applied numerical analysis, I think. Which I never flipped. I had my numerical analysis from high school, college. I wish I took numerical analysis. No, I don't. My math skills in high school were not that good.
My math skills ever were not that good.
They just don't exist. I have no math skills.
They're very
Did you read your socks upside down?
Nope. They just have coffee glove
On the top.
on both of them too.
Okay. In the comments, emails, in the Twitter, that's at DayTripping, or in the comments on this video. Tell me. I don't want your fucking opinion.
Why am I even here?
Socks. Not brand new socks that you've already worn once or twice. Do they have a right foot? In other words, if you were to take two socks, could you tell which one goes on the right foot and which one goes on the left foot? Wow, that is serious. Oh, that's me. That's separating out the actual. No, that's both.
No, it's stuttering on the video.
Yeah.
You said you didn't want my opinion. Just gonna bring up something. Yeah, please leave a comment whether I use right socks or not. Make sure you email us at DayTripping PC at gmail.com.
I think they got it.
Oh, good.
Do you want to we can throw it in the
I already did you see the description?
Well, we can't see it.
I can't see it. I wrote like remember the entrance to PGIF? I kind of want to see it. Hold on. It's Friday night in the morning in the house, and I want to show you how it's done.
Okay. Fair enough.
Don't hate.
I don't hate.
What else is going on in my life? The ring thing was fun. That was fun to hear people come out of the woodwork yesterday. People I haven't talked to in years come out of the woodwork actually tag something about for rings.
Did she really?
We went to nagging flies last
Let's just put it this way. Hold on, not to interrupt which I just did. Let's just put it this way. You never have to worry about getting married.
Why?
Because as soon as you announce you're getting married, you're pretty much going to die in your bachelor party. Like it's almost a guarantee that somebody's going to die. So you don't have to worry about getting married.
You're right. I don't. This is a very valid point.
All right, so Maggie McFly's.
We were at Maggie McFly's, and when we had gone, what had happened won a contest. It was like, first 20 people text back and $200 bag of goodies, blah blah blah. So that was the whole point as to why we went. And when we went there, it was the whole purpose of the contest was to get boyfriends to show up to get a better understanding what kind of ring proposed to their girlfriends with. So I mean, it was good in that sense, but they gave out beer. That's why when I tagged that photo, rings. It was a really good beer that he got me. They gave her champagne, all red. Time we were there. She was getting drunk at this place. She finally settled down to look at two different rings that were astronomically priced. But But
because they're diamonds and diamonds ridiculous.
I just don't understand the whole genre. You can't really explain to a chick like, hey, you're getting a rock from a little kid that's like dying right now.
Yeah, and it's completely artificially overpriced because the one company, the beers owns 85% of the world's diamond supply, and they control it, like whatever.
So trying to explain that to a chick.
No, it doesn't. What's even better? There are girls who understand it, and they're like,
it's just like a society thing. You just can't change that. So we go to take her out to dinner, and Maggie sitting there. Great, go ahead. She does it. And then the thing she posts on Facebook is famished from ring shopping. Boom. Every one of their moms text. They write these comments on it. I can go back and read the thread. Jason's mom, Lonnie's mom, her aunt. Like so many people were just like Rick. People were texting me. Lonnie's mom sent me a message on Facebook. What are you doing? What's going on? Are you married? Oh God! I was just like, really, all the house stuff. Why do we need a ring right now?
That should be last on the but it should be low.
I don't mind. If she ever watches this, I actually enjoy what we had there. But I'm trying to do one major thing, and then when we do that, then we can focus on another major thing, and so on.
He's gonna sell the house to buy your ring. You know what you could always do? Steal a ring.
Thought about that.
Like just you see somewhere, go walk around like Greenwich or West Hartford. Greenwich would be because you're around that area. See some chick walking around, just knock her out. I'm not condoning hitting women, stealing rings.
This is all hypothetical.
It's just
we're just
if it happens tomorrow, should fit this bald beautiful man.
I'll wear a wig.
A bald man with a wig. Like it wasn't me. It was somebody else.
I have no plans to go to Greenwich tomorrow. So
that was one of my favorite things in college. Is go down to Greenwich with my friends, drive around, and rubberneck at all the houses, and see all these 20, 30 houses that we'll never have to afford.
We're watching a lot of like that whole channel. She's watching a lot of it. And brothers. If you saw them, I've definitely seen them before. There's these brothers, like one's a real estate agent, finds them a really good house, and then the other twin builders fix it up, helps them rebuild it or whatever. And some of the houses that they show these people, my budget is $650,000, and they do it every single episode. If you watch it, the first house the realtor brings to them is unbelievable, like earth-shattering, amazing. He brought into a house that had a home theater system, indoor pool. It had all this staircase, crazy nonsense, right? And they're like, oh, this house I really want. I want to see what the sit down. This house, $1.4 million. What? We said 650,000. What happened? More than how much?
Double what we just said.
Every episode, the first house he brings up is fucking astronomical, which is genius. Because they're like, I don't know, afford this. And then they bring him to this shack. They bring him to this shitty ass house the next day.
It has one bath. They're kind of combined into one.
Open the door. There's like a person. House. And then that's how he sells his brother's work on helping him model it. And I'm not saying that they do a bad job. But the problem that I have with the house is once you see bullshit, you can never see bullshit. So they're like, oh, this house, after work they do. But they drag you through the episodes. They're like, here's this really nice house. We can't afford it. Here's this really shitty house. We can remodel it. Okay,
shitty house. Then the brother comes in, what do you guys want to do? I want to knock down this wall, on here, on here, I want to do this, I want to do that. Fine, they do it all. But then they're like, we don't want to go over budget. You're on a TV show. You as a brother have this. It's a very popular show.
Okay.
Don't make a big deal about it.
We have to stop working because there's asbestos.
Fine, working because there's asbestos.
They're like, we're delayed 2 weeks now.
Why are you delayed 2 weeks? Just wait. There's no time limit. You're gonna still it's your house.
Exactly.
It fucking kills me. And it turns out like they have the house stagers coming after work. Look phenomenal. So good. They show the photos.
It's all made for TikTok.
All TV shit. So fucking hard to watch.
Not great. We should.
And they have them.
And of course they make it anybody can do this.
It'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll do it. But I love how they show the people. So like what happened? They're like knock down this wall. And then they show the brother hammer up this wall. And then in real life all they did was film 5 minutes of him hammering the wall.
And they had
16 other people show up. And they do all the work. That was tough. That was great. All right, we did a good job. Jesus. I can't do the house.
I don't watch any reality. I used to love Survivor, but I don't watch it.
It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it. Even the fucking like any reality show you watch now. No.
They don't. There's no such thing as reality. This is reality TV, motherfuckers.
This is real shit.
This is like. I just really pumped you that show.
But he really hit me in the arm.
It was a shitty hit. Like we're not actually gonna fight because we kind of like we tolerate each other. I'm not gonna say each other, but I'm gonna be being probably.
Yo, did you see that video
on? I don't remember what subreddit it was on. Of the front knockout.
No, I didn't watch it.
It wasn't on RMMA. It was on some other subreddit. It was a Mayfeather. It's front kick. Dude. It was like a perfect front kick knockout right there.
Yeah.
The dude was out instantaneously.
I did watch a lot of World Star Hip Hop today. Or not World Star Hip Hop, World Star.
World Star.
So like they have a bunch of segments, not just fighting. But I watched like a 15-minute video. We're gonna end this. 15-minute video of World Star. How horrible of a society do we live in? Where if you knock somebody out, like if I knocked you out, and I saw it unconscious, I'd be like, all right, make sure he's all right, unconscious. These people are haymakering them after they're knocked out. Some dude got hit. It was a school fight. Some dude got hit so hard, fell. Not only hit his head on the floor, hurt it, but the dude was.
That's a way to kill somebody easily.
I heard coming out. I heard them. It was just like I couldn't watch it. I was so blown away at the fact that if you knew somebody was on, and it was more than once. It wasn't just
like if I got somebody out unconscious.
You won the fight. You won. Stop fighting.
On that note, that's a life lesson.
But don't knock. If you knock somebody out, don't keep hitting them.
Unfortunately, we have to end the stream. Batteries will run
DayTripping
at DayTripping PC on Twitter. DayTripping PC at gmail.com or in the